Hi guys, so in today's video we'll be solving question 9 of the 2018 Nov-Dec Commerce Theory questions. So question 9, the table shows the frequency distribution of marks by 100 candidates in an examination. A. Construct a cumulative frequency table. So first let's construct our cumulative frequency table. So we need our marks, our frequency, our upper class boundary, and then our cumulative frequency. So max, frequency, upper class boundary, and then our cumulative frequency. So for our marks, we have 0 to 9, 10 to 19, 20 to 29, 30 to 39, 40 to 49, 50 to 59, 60 to 69, 70 to 79, 80 to 89, then 90 to 99. And for our frequency, we have 2, 7, 8, 13, 24, 30, 6, 5, 3, and 2. So we are moving on to the upper class boundary. So for the upper class boundary, what we do is we add 0.5 to the upper class limit, and our upper class limit is 9. So to find the upper class boundary, we add 0.5 to the upper class limit, which is 9. So we have 9.5. We do the same for 10 to 19. 19 is our upper class limit, so we add 0.5 to 19, we have 19.5. So we have 29.5 here, 39.5, 49.5, 59.5, 69.5, 79.5, then 89.5, and 99.5. So for the cumulative frequency, we take our first frequency, which is 2. Then we add the next frequency to 2. So the next frequency is 7. We add it to 2. We have 9. The next frequency after 7 is 8. We add 8 to 9, and we have 17. So we do it for the rest of the values we have. So 13 plus 17, we have 30. 24 plus 30, we have 54. 30 plus 54, we have 84. 6 plus 84, we have 90. 5 plus 90, we have 95. 3 plus 95, we have 98. And 2 plus 98, we have 100. So this will be our cumulative frequency table. Now B says that draw a cumulative frequency curve. So we use our cumulative frequency table to draw a cumulative frequency curve. So B. So we have our y-axis and our x-axis. So our y-axis will be our cumulative frequency, and our x-axis will be our upper class boundary. Our cumulative frequency is from 2 to 100. So we can use 2 centimeters to 10 units on the y-axis. So we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100. Then we can use 10 centimeters to 2 units on the x-axis as well. So we start from 9.5, 19.5, 29.5, 39.5, 49.5, 59.5, 69.5, 79.5, 89.5, then 99.5. So we plot our points. When the upper class boundary is 9.5, our cumulative frequency is 2. So it will be somewhere here. So for 19.5, our cumulative frequency is 9. It should be somewhere here. For 29.5, our cumulative frequency is 17. Should be here. For 39.5, it's 30. For 49.5 is 54. For 59.5 is 84. For 69.5 is 90. For 79.5 is 95. For 89.5 is 98. And for 99.5 is 100. So we can join our points. So this would be our cumulative frequency curve. Now C, it says use the curve to estimate the I, percentage of candidates who pass the examination if the pass mark is 45.5. So first we locate 45.5 on our graph. Now 45.5 will be somewhere here. So we draw a straight line from 45.5 to meet our curve. And we draw a line from the point of intersection to meet our y-axis. Okay, so when you do it correctly, you should get 42 at this point. This point should be 42. So then it means 0 to 42 people had below 45.5. And then 42 to 100 people had more than 45.5. So to find the number of people who had more than 45.5, you subtract 42 from 100. So CI, number of people who scored more than 45.5% will be 100 minus the number of people who scored less than 45.5%, which is 42. And 100 minus 42 is equal to 58. So 58 people scored more than 45.5%. But then from the question, we are being asked to find the percentage, not the number. So percentage of people who scored more than 45. Will be equal to the number of people who scored more than 45, which is 58, over the total number of people in the class, which is 100 times 100%. Now 100 cancels 100, we have 58%. So 58% scored more than 45.5. Now CII. Use the curve to estimate the lowest mark for a scholarship if the best 5% of the candidates qualified for the scholarship. So it means 5% qualified for the scholarship and 95% did not qualify for the scholarship. So percentage of people who didn't qualify is equal to 100 minus the percentage of people who qualified, which is 5%. So we'll have 95%. So first, we find 95% of the total number of people in the class. So it means 95 over 100 times the total number of people in the class, which is 100. So we have 95. So on our graph, we locate the frequency of 95. That should be somewhere here. So we find the mark for the 95th person. And to find that, we draw a line from the point of intersection to the x-axis. So ideally, the least mark should be 95.5%. But then, since I'm not using a graph book, I might not be able to get the exact number. But if you are using a graph book, you should get 95.5%. So CII, the least mark for the scholarship, should be 79.5%. So this brings us to the end of question 9. Now don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. And don't forget to leave your questions and comments in the comment section as well.